Everyone loves to talk about the most popular characters from a movie franchise, right? I mean, come on, you know someone's living under a prehistoric rock if they don't know household names like Bruce Wayne or Princess Diana, Tony Stark, or even Steve Rogers. Even when you look at the X-Men franchise, you've got your unanimous favourite in the hunky Wolverine or our undisputed villain in the vengeful Magneto. But what about the guys who don't get the credit they deserve despite being total badasses? And no, I'm not talking about you, 2009 Deadpool. You suck donkey balls. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be doing justice to some of them by covering my top 10 underrated X-Men movie characters, Volume 3. Yeah, that's right, because we all love a nice little threesome now, don't we? Of course, in order to avoid missing out on any future uploads, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And for some exclusive content, be sure to check out my Patreon and membership programs. The links are in the description. Alright then, let's honour the X-Men. Get it? Because they're kind of, forgotten X? No? Forget it. Okay, let's get on with it. 10. Emma Frost. Dude, how can you go wrong with this one? Diamond transformation, enhanced strength, durability, telepathy, and the ability to hold off Charles freaking Xavier from getting into your head. You gotta be kidding me, right? Emma Frost is such a powerful character with so many awesome abilities. She could have easily gone on to become one of Magneto's most notable accomplices in the franchise. Well, guess what they did with her? She only had one movie appearance in X-Men First Class. Yet she gets mentioned in Days of Future Past, but that's about her death, so it doesn't count, does it? It also didn't help that she was shown as such a blur character, with no sense of emotion or depth to her thinking or her actions. She's just there as some kind of stereotypical eye candy, isn't she? Yes, January Jones is beautiful beyond belief, but I want to watch a powerful villain kill it with her powers. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of mad men over her portrayal. Come on, I gotta sneak one in, right?
Beautiful, so beautiful.
Pathetic.
Yes.
9. Blob.
Did you just call me Blob?
Oh boy, have you seen this guy? He's so cute and cuddly. Plus, he's like the perfect bodyguard to have around you because of all the area he covers. By the way, that's not meant to be a joke, He's literally huge. To be fair, Fred Dukes was a pretty fit guy back in his day, and if it weren't for his eating disorder, he'd be one hell of a catch. Let's not forget how funny it was when he got so sensitive over Logan calling him Blob instead of Bub. Oh, I love it when tough guys get so emotional. Anyway, this dude is indestructible. Look at this, even the freaking Wolverine had nothing on him. His unbelievable strength and pain tolerance could have been used in later films for some really interesting action sequences. Plus, wouldn't we all love to see an argument between him and the Juggernaut? Unfortunately, that might just remain a dream for all of us who are seriously hoping for some kind of continuity to a character with all of that potential. Well, at least we got a better Deadpool, didn't we, right? 8. Domino.
Come here, beautiful.
You knew she had to show up on one of these lists soon enough, didn't she? I mean, seriously, her superpower is literally being lucky.
That's not a superpower.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'd do anything for that kind of luck in my own life, whether it's dodging all sorts of attacks to surviving over Brad Pitt. She's got it all in her favor. Well, sure, it's like a running gag, but she's also got other skills like combat fighting and long-range accuracy, so that really adds on to her overall likability. It also helps that she's played by the amazing Zazie Beetz. I think Wade Wilson summed it up best with this line.
Turns out Domino's a bit of a badass.
While she's only had one movie to her name, there's still some hope that she might just show up in the new Deadpool movie, whenever the hell that one's gonna release. 7. FIREFIST. Man, Russell Collins has got so much going for him, hasn't he? First of all, we don't get too many superheroes from New Zealand, and secondly, he's so relatable for youngsters like us. That's right, I still consider myself a teenager. just go with it, alright? He's got a really tragic background too. His anger and resentment that fuel his desire for revenge are completely justified after looking at all the sick shit that psycho headmaster did to torture the poor kid. I'm so glad they didn't write him off as just another one of those Gen Z kids with temper tantrums. Plus, you'd be lying if you didn't hope that he'd become the perfect pseudo-son for our very own Deadpool. Come on, admit it, right? Oh yeah, and there's the fact that he can burn whatever the hell he wants. Just look at those fire powers. He's got Cable traveling back in time just to get rid of him. Once again, there is hope to see him again in future movies, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Disney doesn't pull a fox out of the hat.
I care about you, Russell. What's Juggernaut got that I don't have? Don't you say legs!
Legs!
Still hurts to hear out loud.
All right.
6 X-23. Oh man, this one's emotional, isn't it? Now, we all loved Logan, didn't we? It was a super smash hit and rightfully so. But there just aren't that many people talking about Laura. Seriously guys, don't you think that we should be getting hyped for Wolverine's very own biological daughter? Yeah, she was made artificially through that Transigen project, but I mean it still counts, doesn't it? She's pretty much like a mini female Wolverine, except that she's got adamantium foot claws too. I mean, how bad is that? And to top it all off, the deepening of her bond with her father is just so damn intense. My god. That final moment she had with Logan really had me pouring from my eyeballs the entire night. Screw you, X-24. You destroyed what could have been a beautiful family. Anyway, apart from her origin story, she's still a character with lots of potential and can actually go on to become the next Wolverine for the new generations if the studios don't mess that one up. I'm putting a lot of faith in you, Marvel. Please do not disappoint me.
Bad shit happens to people I care about. You understand me?
Then I'll be fine.
Hello there,
5 LEECH.
son. My name is Hank McCoy.
Oh man, talk about innovative powers. If covering Domino wasn't good enough, here's another odd bugger for you. LEECH, aka Jimmy, isn't your ordinary mutant. As a matter of fact, you could say that he makes other mutants ordinary. Well, that wasn't just a pun, of course. The guy can literally nullify any kind of mutant power. And no, he's not related to Professor X just because he's bald, but yeah, look, we've all heard the bald jokes. Anyway, just look at this scene with Juggernaut. It's freaking hilarious. I know it's not as cool as telekinesis or super strength, but come on. He had Magneto pissing his pants over the kind of damage he could bring upon the mutant community. He doesn't even need to do anything. He's just got to just be there. I mean, once a mutant's abilities are neutralized, they're just like us puny humans, aren't they? This could have created some amazing storylines. Well, unfortunately, he's long forgotten to us just like I am to my ex. Oh god, self-sabotage.
You have an amazing gift. Thank you, Jimmy.
4 HAVOK. Oh yeah, we've got ourselves a cool one now. Alex Summers made Laser Blast a thing way before his brother Scott could get in on the act. He isn't the type of guy that you want to mess with either. I mean, how dangerous do you have to be to get locked up in solitary confinement? No, wait, how powerful do you have to be to need a freaking containment unit to control your plasma blasts? Yep, the name HAVOK sure suits him. I don't get it though. They built him up nicely to become a top tier badass, and they could have done so much more with him after his introduction in First Class. So, why screw it up? Can you imagine a scene with both HAVOK and Cyclops firing their lasers together at a common enemy? Hell yeah, man! That would have been awesome! You know what isn't awesome though? Killing him off in Apocalypse so casually like that. Man, that's not cool.
Wreak havoc.
3 Juggernaut. Oh yeah! The Juggernaut is the meanest, baddest, psychotically overpowered asshole in the X-Men universe. I mean, who can forget this iconic line?
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Damn right you are. His powers need no introduction, and his attitude needs no justification. He's meant to be this huge, rude dude who's just gonna smash anything he sees in his path. He's kind of like a mutant asshole version of Hulk. But hey, I don't have any problem with that. I mean, look at what he does to my poor buddy Colossus. All I want is an explanation for underusing him so much in the original trilogy. Sure, he had some memorable moments and I can keep playing that LEECH scene on repeat, but there's a lot more to exploit when you've got an unstoppable force like this one. I guess it was nice to watch him in Deadpool 2, so there is some kind of hope to probably see more of him in the new multiverse stuff coming up, and of course, I'm really excited for all of that stuff, to be honest.
You can let me out of here, I need a pee.
to Riptide. Okay, I know there are stronger mutants than him, but this list is about underrated characters. And this guy was criminally underrated. The guy barely got a few seconds of screen time in X-Men Origins, and when we finally got a more complete version in First Class, he was the only member of Shaw's team that didn't have a single line of dialogue. What? Come on, Fox, show a little respect to the mutants you bring to life on the big screen. Despite his comic book version being a lot more powerful, he's still a force to reckon with and quite a tough cookie to break. Well, he can summon tornadoes and cyclones at the simple whiff of his fingers. That's storm-level competency. Anyway, we never get to see him again after he joins Magneto's team, so I guess that's another promising character that's just gone with the wind. See what I did there? 1. Bishop. Lucas freaking Bishop. What a waste. Do you even know the kind of power this guy is capable of? Let me give you some insight. He was the only mutant who was able to take on multiple Sentinels at the same time, and the only reason they came out on top was because they all got together to overload him with energy and kill him. Man, that death was brutal to watch, and kind of mean-spirited if you ask me, but then again, that entire movie was filled with tragic deaths, wasn't it? I mean, what can't Bishop do? He can absorb energy, redirect the same energy at double the intensity, and he's super strong. He deserves to be right at the top of the pecking order, and yet we've only seen him in one movie that had a sick fetish of killing mutants in horrible ways. No, I can't accept this, and I'm willing to sign as many petitions as possible to get Marvel to give him his own show. Hashtag Bishop deserves more. And there it is, my TV men. That was volume 3 of my top 10 underrated X-Men characters. Have I missed out on anyone else? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated on future volumes. Also, check out my Patreon and membership programs for some exclusive X content. Oh no, it's not that kind of X, it's not triple X. Oh shit, just forget it, I can't come back from that now, can I? Just trust me, okay? Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care till then.